Okay. And just the live chat. Perfect. Okay. I'm ready to go get the ever-living Cthulhu scared out of me. Happy Thanksgiving if you're in Canada. Chapter 6 at the Sanders residence. Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decided to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter, who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. Unlucky man.
The Shambler. I need to see it.
Yeah, we're gonna go and look at the shambler. Alright, you don't happen to have oil laying around, do you? Oh, I don't want to blast that. No, no.
Did she really care for him after all?
Dear madam, I acknowledge receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I'm sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you at the moment of his interment. You signed a discharge allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you, Thomas Fuller. Huh. And she's not mad that I'm just looking. Can we make noise? I guess we're not doing anything special with that. There actually probably is some reason for that to be there. It could be played that way, right? Like, you hit certain keys certain number of times. Probably like... Nope, that just sounds spooky. Ooh, we got another medicine tome. Alright, the second volume in the series covers everything from gas gangrene to trench nephritis. In addition to precise and detailed study, the book presents some avant-garde theories. The incredible complexity of this book reserves it for medical experts. I am not a medical expert, but I am slightly better at it. Why is this a hiding closet? Ma'am, why is there a hiding closet in your house? I'm going to be hunted in your home, and you're going to perish, I fear. That was moving, right? Right? Okay, I'm gonna take one more quick look here for lantern oil. You know what? We got the trusty Zippo. It never runs out of fuel. Spooky.
Let's see what this cylinder has
An
to
audio
say
recording
once
that
it's
Francis
inserted in
Sanders
the
left for his wife, Irene. Oh. You think she's gonna care if I play that right here? Just scream into the ceramic.
I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes.
Seems to me.
I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
Hey, you probably just shouldn't sit under paintings Yeah, okay. Let's go. She ain't gonna live. She's not gonna survive this. Nope. Huh. Well, you know, he said burn it. Okay. Oh, it's cat. Delightful.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Well, that really sets the tone and era. Amerindian. Yeah. First Nations artifact. Interesting. Ooh,
I
sleeping
could
medicine.
use one of those.
No, Edward. You have whiskey and you have sleeping pills and you have really bad dreams. Ooh, The Whale and the Cod, A Brief History of Darkwater by Erwin Greenmouth. It is focused on the past glory of the island. Interesting. All of these interesting things that mean very little to me. I mean, it's not terribly convoluted. We got 2 points that we could pump into something. Nothing worth putting it into. We're not going to level anything up right away. But I'm thinking eloquence might be good. Help me talk my way out of a couple situations every now and then.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Yeah. That's how Cthulhu works. Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning to you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the Shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins. Look, you should have just burned the painting. I don't know. Shouldn't have kept it. Scrolling the mouse wheel just switches that. That's funny.
An old diary.
Diary of the Pastor's Wife, Volume 3. The volume spends time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their visions as a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. I mean, okay, I'm not strong, but I guess I'm strong enough. Strong enough to get the key to the Sanders Gallery? I don't even have to talk to you. It is the work of a student in book form. Although the observations are relevant, they lack the expertise of an experienced physician. However, the questions asked allow us to imagine new ways of exploring human anatomy. Dissertation on an anatomical question. Interesting. Would you read the book? Yeah, okay. The Malleus Bestiarum, Volume 2. It is a kind of encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist. I think I just damaged my... Yeah, oh, see, this will affect your destiny. I think I just damaged my sanity. That might not have been a good call. That might have been a bad call.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I'm not here to create problems for you. Ooh. Gonna verify the paintings for a buyer. That feels like a lie, almost. It's none of your business. Another painting by Sarah Hawkins. Okay, we're just gonna say that straight up. We didn't want to create problems. We were sent here to check in on the death of a guy's daughter, and she just decided, you know what? Instead of having any dialogue whatsoever with this first new person and second person who has been checking out the edge of my territory, I'm gonna stab them. It's like, no, you started this.
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, You're free to carry on with your visit.
Alright, my phone's going nuts. As long as you get out of my way. And what are you
And
doing
you?
here? So I
What
can know
brings
exactly
you
how to
the
stay out of your
Sanders
way.
home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Yes, absolutely. Look at this. I have a key to a room. I didn't have to pick a lock. You know what? I'm just going to save your life and close this door now. Can I lock this behind me? I'm pretty sure. Oh. I do not know why my guy suddenly starts freaking out in the closet. It's one of the least claustrophobic things to experience is standing in a, thing that you can open and close freely. Like, there's no sense of being trapped when you have full control over it. He shouldn't be panicking like that. Unless it's like something I don't know about the character, like he's got some sort of trauma response from the war. I don't know. Y'all, okay. I've got a weird energy coming from this place, and I saw that, and yeah, parallax. Good job. Interesting.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times. Times.
Thank goodness I was able to say that twice. Yo, that's a Cthulhu. That's a Cthulhu. What in the nightmare nonsense is this? My character just went, like, really quietly hummed to himself. Awkward. Well, that's the Shambler.
The public entrance to the gallery.
I didn't need to know what it was. I needed to know if it was open, you jerk.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Look, there's enough occultness here that my guy's occult skills should be going off like frickin' spider sense. We've got more lantern oil. Thank the heavens. Now we can really blast this. Yeah. And it's burned through. Yep. Don't worry about nothing. Okay. I am kidding. We're going to stick with the lighter until we need the lantern, because I have a feeling it's a weapon and I don't know it. You know, it's crazy. Everything's not really
The man
facing
transforms an entire wing of his
the
manor
painting.
into
It's
an
all
art
looking
gallery.
that way. Gosh, that's nightmarish. Yeah. Yeah. Don't do drugs, kids. Or do. I mean, I'm not your father. They're prescribed by a physician. Who am I to say it's wrong? Got the T-1000 over here getting ready for Shakespeare. Okay, cool. More lantern oil. Why do I have a feeling that I should full on be like light blasting everything? Oh, and why is this facing the other way? Stand between the heads. Oh, you're two-faced. I see. Well, okay. Gambler time. Get into the nightmare. Time to run, brother. Don't go back up to the painting. I probably shouldn't have looked at that book, you know? See how nice I was by closing that door for Kat? Now she's not gonna die. Yay! Oh boy. Pierce, we're dead, buddy.
What the hell was that?
Oh, it can see? I'm just keeping this between us? I need to hide. I gotta hide. Safer in here than it is out there, I'll tell you what, man.
I can't even touch it.
So if it sees me go in here, it just knows I'm here, right? Right? Yeah, and then you get got. And you get got. I mean, at least we know now. Oh, it just starts you off right here. That's fun. So I'm just running for the cupboard. Then I guess I have to figure out how to fight this thing. Do you think the lantern's going to be the thing here? Maybe I should just pull the lantern out and try that right away. Maybe, because the oil's all over the place. And it did knock out all the lights. Right, alright. I've used my time to think, oh, okay, to consult this. Okay, Shambler's a painting, blah, blah, blah. The dimensional shambler comes from a dark and inhospitable dimension where the rarity of food sources keeps it in a state of permanent starvation. This is why it is in a constant state of readiness to travel to other dimensions in order to feed on its inhabitants. Make sure you never weaken the veils of your dimension, otherwise you risk attracting this very dangerous creature. Should this happen, you just have to lay eyes upon it for its being to anchor itself in your dimension and to allow it to rip you open with its claws. It doesn't say anything about how to fight it. And I did just read this book. So you figure I'd have some sense about what I'm doing here.
What the
but the
hell
answer
was
is
that?
hard no. Now, how long can I hide in the closet before my guy freaks out here? Oh yeah, I was supposed to try the lantern. But that didn't seem like it would matter at all. If it just needs to look at you to want to kill you, light probably will help that. Maybe it's the main gallery door I have to get through. Or maybe... I don't know. Come, demon, fight my lantern. Okay, so the lantern does not help. That's good to know. Lantern is not helpful. Okay. At least not in fighting the demon. Now, what if I don't go hide in the cupboard? What if I go hide behind the painting? Huh? Huh? Didn't expect that, did you? I don't know if this is a good thing or not.
That thing came out of this painting. There
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe if I destroy it.
I would like to. How do you propose we do this? Do we have anything in our inventory that would assist us? I mean, the lantern, the lighter. Would you do it with the lighter? Okay, put it away. Put it away. Apparently the light was too much. Light it. Light it on fire. Pierce, light it on fire. Pierce, light it on fire.
That thing came out of this painting. There has to be a link.
Okay.
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
You think I have to, like, get one of the old weapons? Stab the painting with that? Oh, gosh. You know, I could see that. All right, we hide in the closet. We wait for it to go settle down. Then we try to find a knife in this room. Go back to the painting. See if we can shank the painting. Fire would have been the way forward. But you know what? The knife probably makes more sense. Stabbing a painting over burning it. Okay, hopefully everything's... Nope. Brother, hide. It started to get a whiff of our mortality. Weird calories for this thing. Oh, brother. Oh, go away. You should go away. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna come out now. This is nonsense. I can't see this thing and it keeps seeing me. You gotta go away. Go away. You're just gonna have to tough this out, Pierce. I don't know how long you're gonna be able to wait in here, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to hop out sooner than you like. It's just wandering through the room right now. Pierce, you gotta find your calm, brother. Find your calm. It's just right there. His heart's just going nuts. He's starting to have a panic attack. Okay, well, he's gonna end up freaking out anyway.
Damn. I could try tearing the painting with this thing.
Okay, well that obviously is gonna bring it in here. Right? Sudden loud noise. Demon would likely want to experience some tasty snack that could do that. Yeah, see? We knew. Like, honestly, at this point, I'd be so happy I'm in this closet. I'd just be like, ah, oh, I'm not being eviscerated. Yay. Brother here is like, you know what? I'm going to have a panic attack. Why? Because I can't just be calm and happy I'm not being eaten. All right. Hopefully it's not doing a 180 here. Brother, you're a dead man. I don't know where it's going. I don't even know where it is. Get in the closet again. Just get in the closet. We gotta try and bait it out of here. Hopefully it just comes in and loops out and heads the other way, right? Why did it go right back out the way it came? It's not very chill. I don't even know where it was. Ooh, I'm gonna get got. I can feel my liver is gonna get eaten. I also can't see anything. Are you in there? I can't tell. Gosh, it's so dark. Okay, well we gotta come out of here. Start to freak out. Oh my god, it's right there. I can hear its little feet clicking on the floor. Oh gosh. How horrible would it be if the game was pick up your mic too? That would be the worst. Oh man. Okay. I am going to die. A gruesome, horrible death. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that was the right loop. Cavatabi, I should turn up the brightness? Okay. it's a little dark. Wow, they make it really hard to get to the brightness, huh? I'm looking up at OBS because I think it's giving a better representation of this. Okay, you know what? That's a little better. We'll try that. That's a little better. Alright, well, we gotta come out. Stab the painting! Stab it! Oh no. That was not a trick. I think I might have to attack from behind maybe. Like, not it, but the painting. Okay. Well, you know, we got places to be. So let's go.
What the hell was that?
That's called a shambler, my guy.
Yeah, maybe I can use this dagger.
Oh, I think it saw me go in here. I'm pretty sure I'm a dead man. Yeah. Oh, he got me. Quick, stab it! Stab it! Oh, no. Okay. So that might be the trick. Run in there, smash and grab, because it's going to come through there. But then I just 180, head back out to the painting, and then I don't have to deal with it. Right? I mean, we'll try it. I have to find the right dagger. Oh, it's not just any dagger. Well, that's fair. All right, let's wait a second. Of course, it's going to be a specific dagger. It's not just any of these weird daggers. But then why would he tell her to have somebody burn it? Oh my gosh. Oh, I am gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die so bad. Oh. Oh. I bet it's the dagger in this room, too. I mean, fingers crossed. Wait. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I get caught or if I die.
Yeah, maybe I can use this dagger.
I just have to keep trying until I get it. Right? Okay, it's not that one. And we get murdered. And we try again. We just keep looking around. Oh, pardon me. Oh man, I stressed out OBS. It doesn't know what to do. There we go. Oh, wow, it turned on my brake even. Okay. Okay, so we know it's neither of the knives in the rooms with the hiding cupboards. Where else was there a knife? I'm pretty sure there was... Actually, I think there's two in that corner room. Oh, that's not healthy. That's not healthy at all. Yeah, he's gonna come through the room. We know that. All right, you coming in? You're like, yeah, definitely nothing in here to eat. I'll just go back out, and I'm like, cool. I'm gonna check this this thing over here. That's definitely not the knife I saw. That's definitely not it. Oh my. He's like, there's something to eat. Gonna come through. Mr. Demon. Hello? Okay, well, that's enough then. You know what? That looks like the dagger I should take. This looks more like the dagger I should take. That's definitely not the dagger I should take. You know what? We'll try this one.
This dagger looks different.
This dagger looks different, right? It's got the magic power. We did it, baby. We got it. Who knew that immortality was such a powerful tool to destroy demons? Dude, stab with the knife you possess. It's literally in your hand. Snip, 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 snip. What are you doing? Okay, now get up there and keep hitting that painting. Oh no. Oh no. I have been touched by the darkness. Cut it off, brother. Cut it off! What are you waiting for?
What's the matter with you?
Banish the dimensional shambler using only one dagger. Oh,
Sure you won't be needing that hand?
it's
You're
so.
losing it, detective. At this
So if you
rate,
try really
you're
hard
right.
and you fail a
The
couple of
bomb
knives,
will get you before I
okay.
do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Yeah, we're gonna bust out the painting was cursed.
Sanders was right. This painting is cursed.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
And now she's gonna be like, oh, he's.
I think so
Nuts.
too.
You knew about the monster? You must have noticed the state of mind. No, just about the monster. Because she came in here with the conviction that nothing should be happening, so talk about the monster.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
Would I care if it's free of charge? I can't imagine I'd care. At this point, she has to know that I view her as a completely hostile entity, and that if she attempts to hurt me in any way, shape, or form, she's gonna get the knife, right? She tried to stab me. My guts can't take another knife.
This symbol on the dagger, it was all over Sanders' cell. It's what protected him. It's what protected me, too. If Hawkins was trying to get rid of this shambler, she might have made contact with Drake. This antique dealer has a good knowledge of the occult. I have nothing to lose by meeting him.
You've got your spunk back. Go where you want. I'm staying here to talk business with Irene.
Perfect. Enjoy your time with the painting. The Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the Nameless bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. But then I notice. Okay.
Where's the bookseller?
Let me just pull out my Zippo while I walk around.
An old diary.
Diary of the Pastor's Wife, Volume 4. This must be the smuttiest thing in the frickin' city because I've found 2 of these books scattered about, 2 and 4, but where's 1 and 3? The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head, because it holds the truth. It was some Cthulhu. He had that calamari nightmare. Random gold chalice. Yeah, yes. Scribble, scribble, scribble. History of Darkwater, Volume 4 by Harry Campbell. In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the waters surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because up till then, the region was a favored refuge for cetaceans. In 1847, after months of pursuit, Scylla returns to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. So to be clear, the Scylla had only ever been mentioned as bringing in a huge whale. That's it. This is the first time we've read anything written that specifically said that they referred to it as the thing that ate the whales. How peculiar. Oh, that's a skeleton on the wall. Okay. Just random wall skeleton. That's perfectly normal. Oh, the Volume 2 of Darkwater. A Puritan colony led by Reverend John Wickwood settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. Terrifying. Something tells me this librarian's a bit of an occultist.
What happened here?
Oh, we're not going to do the reconstruction yet. No, I want to finish looking around. See? Medicine book. Have I read any Lovecraft? I did a long time ago, Cavatappy. A long time ago. It has been decades since I've read Lovecraft. But I've been playing the games. Like, you know, Mansion of Madness, all that stuff. Good times. Even a few years back, it was possible for a single practitioner to know all the medical knowledge of his time. This book, which concludes the series, shows that this is now virtually impossible. About 10 renowned doctors took part in putting together this collection. Delightful.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Well, you heard the man. The Handbook on Anatomy and Dissection. As precise and illustrated with as much detail as the first volume, this book focuses on healing surgeries specific to malformations and motor disorders. Fantastic. You know, I didn't really think that they would do this and give me a bunch of skill boosts in the library section, but I'm really pleased that they did. Right? That's awesome. Because look, medicine's almost at a 3. Clutch. Got to get it up to a 5 if I want to save my own life, I think. Oh, and sorry, when I meant Mansions of Madness, I meant the board game. I did read Mountains of Madness, the writing. To clarify, I know people that aren't into the games might not know about that. Never mind. Clarification complete. Okay, yeah, let's... I mean... Okay, I guess before I can interact with this, we really need to reconstruct a scene. So let's do that.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work. Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
That's not part of my reconstruction, I guess, so I'll just stay over here.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Never know when you're going to find a clue. Came around the corner, thought that was an actual person. Forgot I had summoned the specter. That's okay. Terrifying. Well, what could this be?
What killed all these animals?
Right? I can crouch finally? What the heck? Oh, right, now I've been able to crouch for a while. I kept hitting the C button.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Hit to reconstruct. I couldn't just come in here and know that there was a painting, or a safe behind the painting. I think this means I passed my occult check. So that's cool.
Hawkins? What's happening to Hawkins?
Sarah protected the safe against Charles and his many cockroaches. Anything controlled by the vile powers of Cthulhu were dying against this power.
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Oh, don't you worry, brother. I think I failed my occultism
Sarah
check.
Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Let's try again. Nope, not allowed. Okay.
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
The burglary. Oh, nice. I can actually open the lock if I find the safe combination.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in the plane, or in this plane of reality, in order that they might be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still in this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of the safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will be able to act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you, nor to suffer from your actions. Fantastic. What a delight. Handbook and anatomy on anatomy and dissection. Book 1.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
You're only saying that now?
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging on the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. I got tripped up there because of the literal trips to Cairo. Maybe it was supposed to be off? I don't know. Huh. You think that number 2053? Think that might be important to the safe? I don't know. Key of relay. Okay, well, let's keep looking around.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
Arkham Anthology Volume 2 Corpus. Written by Hermes Trans... There's a 2 there. I don't know if that's going to be relevant. It is... Sorry, this collection of texts on different beliefs was written by a legendary philosopher. It includes a translation of the Emerald Tablet, a popular text among 16th century alchemists. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism and the supernatural. Okay, that's
How
not
many
it.
volumes are there in this collection?
Isis Unveiled, a book of esoteric philosophy and a key text in Madame Blavatsky's theological movement. Okay, Arkham Anthology. No, that's probably not it.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Yeah. A collection of poems, also known as the Nightmare Lyrics. This collection of poems was sensationally received when first published in 1908. That can't be it.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
A book of spells supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon. It contains various rituals of invocation and rituals of curse. Re-edition by Claudia D. Waits. Okay. That's probably not it. I'm looking for ones related to Greek. Ay. There's a reason. Sorry. Opera in 8 acts by... no, this is Italian. Okay.
Another volume by
Collection of
Arkham
long-term
Editions.
astrological predictions written in verse. Written by Nostradamus. Widebridge. Sorry, I'm getting in my own head about this. I'm not paying attention. I think the numbers on the spines are going to be the things I need to pay
Arkham
attention to.
Editions.
Oh my gosh.
Never heard of him.
An ancient Frisian man. Okay, well.
How many volumes are there?
Collection of essays on American folklore and urban legends, right? Right. Okay. I think there was only 2. Just going to take a quick whip around here. I mean, I could see why he would want to have them accessible to just wandering people in the shop, so behind the counter in the back room makes most sense.
A kind of chalice.
Huh. I couldn't pick this up before, but I can now. That's weird.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Is there a way? Is there a way to listen to these? It's probably in here, isn't there? No? Really? Oh, no, it is. It is. Drake Cylinder 1. All right, let's hear what Drake has to say.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay, and then cylinder 2. Oh, I gotta use the keyboard. Weird.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Really? He says that. All right. Oh, God.
Dear friend,
Keyboard.
I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
So, I mean, just pulling the numbers from what we're hearing there, it sounds like something 39. I think it was 539, maybe. All right. Wait, which one of you had the 5 on it?
About a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking
Yeah,
about.
that
in his
one.
message. What did Drake say about this collection?
You like that? 5-3.
Drake talked about a particular
Maybe.
volume.
4-3.
So these are the volumes that Drake was. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume.
I'm waiting for him to.
These are the volumes that Drake was. What did Drake say about this collection?
Maybe it's 539.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
538. I think it's 538. 539 maybe. Because none of those are related to Greek, and in the clips, in the cylinders, he was talking about different books unrelated to Greek. So I've got a sneaking suspicion that this was a red herring, and the truth is in the clips. Because there's only 2 of those that seem to have Greek roots, and you need 3 numbers. And I don't, no, I'm not a Greek historian, but I could be wrong. I think it was 539. Oh, I'm changing which lock I'm working on. Oh, okay. And then we'll try that. Cylinders were the clue. It wasn't the note. What a bunch of wasted time. We should have re-explored the shop again. Uh-oh. Well, we read the Necronomicon. Two Barada Nicktube, baby. Going to hell now. I'm pretty sure that means that we're all in the video game. We're all doomed. Lava lamps take forever to warm up. I should just turn it on 3 hours before I want to stream. That way it's actually doing something. Silly lava lamp. You just set up the camera next to the lava lamp. Have it run. Alright. Pardon me and my yawns. In the Nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the letter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. What the latter? Wow, I am rushing. A book covered in human skin lied inside, irresistibly attracted the detective. I didn't even have a chance to say no. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. This is gonna be horrible.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
Oh, it is
This
it?
Dr. Fuller. It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy.
Oh.
He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Frames are dropping, and it might be acting up. I must see his medical file. Tell me about his symptoms. First,
What are his
symptoms.
symptoms?
His temperature has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
Kind of
You
like
did
he's
well. Don't worry.
dying in front of you.
Let's stay professional, if you will. Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on
Well,
now.
Fuller's a monster.
What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told, after inhaling chemicals.
Where
I
is he
don't
from?
recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
No. I'm
That'll do
good.
for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Well, now we're gonna find out that he's being turned into a zombie.
I'll examine him.
Okay, well, you know how these things tend to go. Start with the
His
hands.
skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberance
stranded at
seem to indicate
ocean.
the presence of a foreign body.
Right? Stranded on the ocean. Infected by some Cthulhu parasite. Turning into some sort of squid zombie. Boys, we need
30-year-old
we need
subject.
drugs. Give him all the
Severe
drugs.
hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Dr. Fuller ain't
Some
worth...
of his symptoms
Well, I
are
shouldn't say
beyond
it.
my comprehension.
What did you find?
He has something in his belly. The state of his limbs is worrisome. He's severely dehydrated. Let's go with the
Did
belly
you examine
first.
his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
Dr. Fuller's a madman.
I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky
And it's gonna
rings
turn into a
growing at his
frickin' mind
ribs.
flare.
What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier,
He seemed to feel better?
yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Zombies.
I almost don't
mutating.
believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations, and this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
Well, you're turning him into a monster.
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Sure.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's
There's a
your
lot of
innocent
stuff
ways
floating in
for
the air
so
here. You
long
notice that?
you're overreacting.
For this man and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Kick him in the groin and get the nurse to help you bury him out
Is that a
back.
threat? What did he mean?
Honestly,
It was a
honestly,
warning.
he's turning people into mutants and he's going to kill
This
you.
institution's founder and
Ah.
one of our profession's most
Ladies,
influential
you're dealing with
voices.
demons.
My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Nobody mentioned crimes for now. Stay out of this. Hidden files are proof.
That evidence exists.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
I'm not Pierce. I'm Dr. I forget her name already.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
I just want... Oh, hiding closets. Oh, go back.
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
High security unit. Authorized personnel
the
only.
answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Bathroom men.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't...
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Aw. You're doing a great job. But I want to know. What I want to say, but I want to know.
Do you
We gotta
really
know.
need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
What a awful bathroom. Hello, administration. How's everybody doing? I see you're all not here. Convenient. Delicious. I'm going to try to find stuff to take from your desks.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. I have little time for you, Doctor.
Fair
Wait
enough.
a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless. Wait a
Great.
minute. Where do you think you're going?
I'm going in there.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. But
Oh.
rest assured, I will...
That's fair. Chokehold! Chokehold! No, okay. Apparently not.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Well, we've already tested those waters.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What's the situation?
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
Sure.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
Okay.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
Okay.
This man, Edward Pierce. His file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
It's my file. It's me. I'm Pierce. Yay. You need me in Dormitory B. Uh-huh.
Dr. Colden. Do you want something? I think that you're needed in Block B, Doctor. Please, I'll be in trouble with Mrs. Donovan if I'm late. Do you want something? I think that you're needed
okay.
in Block B, Doctor.
I was just checking to see what the dialogue was like. That's fine. Block B, huh?
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Well, if this isn't a helpful person...
Marie,
Oh.
What are you doing here?
Oh,
I
I can't move the camera.
Of course. Why?
You're a bad liar.
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me.
I interacted with him at a funny angle, and the game's got him over on the one side.
I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Just like,
Well,
me too,
there might
Ethan.
be something
Is that
else.
all?
I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
It seems like an
So
affliction.
many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
It is an
Do you
epidemic.
Think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Oh my. So glad we got to have that chat.
Where did my fiancée go?
Haha.
I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory. Please, the fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
Okay, fine. But I am heading back. Oh, that's just floaties.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty
We've been
girl.
waiting to be restocked for weeks.
And the answer is no.
Ooh, nice. This pseudoscientific work by Cesare Lombroso correlates an individual's morphology with the criminal predispositions. The seriousness of the study and the accuracy of the demonstrations can deceive an uninformed reader.
You
Right?
can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
2 barbiturate pills every 4 hours and 1 gulp of scopolamine. We're going to bed. Jeez! No wonder people are like zombies.
Silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off.
Wait.
It's a real
That's block A. Woohoo! Medicine and Secret Sciences. This very interesting book aimed at a wide public demonstrates how non-recognized sciences have influenced modern medicine. Magnetism, grandmother secrets, Chinese acupuncture, hypnosis, herbal medicine, alchemy, and many others have contributed, to a certain extent, to the enrichment of medicine at the beginning of this century. It's true. I mean, we're all built off the shoulders of those who came before us.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Thanks, janitor. I'm glad you get a name, janitor.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know? And we can't even see her medical file.
I'll examine her myself.
I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming, but your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself and keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well.
That's
At least
fair.
I'll know where to find you.
Thank you, gentlemen. I'm going into the kitchen. Why? Because I have a feeling there's something in here to talk about or look at or...
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Well, either we're all very healthy or everyone's going to be suffering soon.
Dr. Colden?
Wait, what's this? Block B, we're not going anywhere special yet. We don't want to do important things yet. Nope. In fact, we're going back to the men's bathroom. We're going to talk to that guy's fiancée. Also going to finish exploring. Huh. So there's going to be vents and hiding in cabinets. Okay. Okay.
Everybody says it. She's a witch. Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth. Thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
Hang in there. Go? What does that mean?
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor. Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
Is that me going from the conversation or me telling her, go tell this lady?
Thank God.
Alright, well, I want to say hang in there.
Don't let that witch sap your morale.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying.
Just saying go.
just that
I was kind of hoping she was going to be like, you need to go stand up to
Study
Donovan.
water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
I have known people whose time means nothing to them, so long as they can make someone else's life worse. Get into Fuller's office. I mean, I'm trying. Distract Donovan, cut off the water. I don't know if I want to cut off the water. I mean, I could. I could follow the pipe and do that.
The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan.
So, janitor. I go to the janitor and I tell him he has beautiful eyes and that he should definitely... Hold on.
Where did my fiance go?
Who's your
those
fiance?
nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
I bet you she's the lady in the
Where did
bathroom.
my fiance
You
go?
won't tell me? Okay.
I hope those nutcases will stop.
Okay. Hey, janitor man, we'll go to Block B after I'm done checking to see if I can get him to give me a key.
Don't go falling over. That would be stupid.
All right, Block B, let's go be responsible. We are needed there.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination.
You gonna do that injection? No? All right.
His binds left bloody wounds. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
Yeah, I'm getting that impression, Kava. It feels like it's gonna be a little bit of Grey's Anatomy for a little while here. Keep taking care of this. I don't know what more we can do. This patient has been mistreated.
Brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse
me.
me. So take care of this man.
That was the wrong way to handle that. You tell her, you know, he's been mistreated. I want you to keep doing your best. And then you make him a promise he's not going to be hurt again. And then you go to Fuller and you say, hey, this guy's been hurt by the people downstairs. If this happens again, I'm going to grab something heavy and start beating people. I have took an oath not to do harm, not to take shit.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a
Oh, that's
trouble.
fair. That's fair. We want to figure out why people can't sleep. It's probably something to do with Cthulhu. Just putting that out there.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
These guys are all hitting the gas.
Mrs. Sanders?
Ma'am?
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
File describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute, as well as the treatment administered to her. Fuller added a handwritten note. He recommends to take her down to the psychiatric wing in order to provide her with quiet rest that she needs. Hard pass. Hard pass.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
Why would Betty have the key?
What for?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I should do the same with you.
Jesus.
I beg your pardon?
I suspect you of having a little too much fun at Elizabeth's expense. But be warned, it could easily be you they will all be laughing at tomorrow.
You are right, Doctor. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Good thing we're in Block B.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What happened there?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
I'll just sleep a bit more.
Pardon me.
I'll just sleep.
Okay, you just want to sleep? Go ahead and sleep. I was hoping we could have more expansive dialogue.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
You're gonna feel real good real soon, buddy. Give it 10 minutes.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
You don't get hospitalized for hay fever unless you get in that hay fever to the grave. Weird to put an image of someone caring for a child in a fireplace. That's weird. At least to me, that seems weird. I keep instinctively trying to pull out my Zippo. I'm like, where's my Zippo? Oh, yeah, I don't have it.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
So, let's figure out the route so I don't get this wrong. So I need... Oh, boiler room's literally across the hall from where I need to be. That's Donovan. I keep wanting to go Sam Fisher on everybody and just be like, chokehold, hide them. Okay. Well, you know what's funny? Is if it wasn't for that little segment of wall right there, she'd 100% see me going in. Salmon fishing. Wow. All right. You know what's weird? Everything here. Everything here is weird.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Perhaps a piece of metal. I mean... I see several options right here. But we're not allowed, I guess. Okay.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's
Everybody
office.
says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
Gonna have to crawl through vents and stuff like... Yeah, this is gonna get harder and harder to maneuver around this space. Think it might be a broom? No, I can't take a broom with me. Okay, that's fair. The reference book of medical sciences. Like a dictionary, this work references in alphabetical order all of the medical sciences known and practiced in the modern world. For each of the entries, the major works, and the names of the reference authors or reference authorities are listed. Blah, blah, blah. So glad we found that book. Okay, let's go to Block A. Ah! Janitor's done. Done being in the way. Wait, boiler room, right? Sorry. Don't mind me. So I'm curious. How weak am I if I can't do anything with this? And like, how strong is that one nurse if she can just play with this thing? I'm out of my league here.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
No, don't hold your tongue. Get nasty with it. Make her regret ever breathing in your direction.
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I should just capitalize on the distraction. Maximize the amount of time I can spend in the office.
At last.
Go, go, go.
The missing files must be hidden here.
Nope, that's main door. We don't want main door. Nope, that's locked. Okay. You know what? Close that. Hiding cabinet. Boxes.
Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Interesting. I don't think I'm doing it right.
I've unlocked
Oh, no.
something.
Okay, I did it right.
Patient file.
Cylinder was hidden inside Fuller's office. Okay, boom.
I was right.
Now, let's go see if we can intervene and stop this lady from being crude, rude, and evil. Oh, I still have to search the office. Okay, never mind. I'm glad you two are still out here being yourselves. Oh, I should listen to... I couldn't have listened to this elsewhere? Okay.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what...
Yeah, but this is one of those games that would have been amazing with a bigger budget to smooth it out a bit. Yes. Yes. I still like it. This is very fun. If you like games that are like this is worth buying. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it's good.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
She was the only good soul on the island.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What
Got
is
that
the
master
connection between
psychology.
these three?
It's fortunate that I had the presence
In game.
of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Let's go get ourselves a shoe.
I must go back to the basement.
To the basement, she says. Sure seems like this is the way I'm gonna need to go. Do. Ah, if it isn't the old square stairwell around the chain link fence elevator trick. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Well, hey, you know, maybe I should retire. Yeah, get out of medicine. Go take up something like staying alive in mainland. Oh. I mean, yeah, okay, we should go and see. Hello, Dr. Fuller.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
I picked the wrong door. Oh, never mind. He just injected me with millions of people.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Don't you not?
Around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
It was Charles Hawkins. You've done nothing wrong. Oh, wow, cool. Let's, Charles Hawkins it.
Take a minute to look around.
And
everything points to Charles Hawkins.
I have to use the E key in the dialogue circles for some reason now, because before you didn't have to. It wasn't mandatory.
Oh, no. The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
Oh, I don't. You need to be a master for that? Holy smokes. I mean, why? Let's all acknowledge how silly it is to tell him we saw through someone else's eyes requires us to be a master in occultism. Ain't nobody watching the stream a master of the occult, and every single one of us understood what was happening. Let's just do this. Okay, you gotta use the E key again.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Which version of the dialogue wheel did we use?
Let's go back to the start.
No, that question was asked more than once.
Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute.
Sorry, I shouldn't be talking.
In danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Hell yeah, brother. Come on, Algernon. Yeah, I gotta use the E key.
All right.
For the longest, last 2 chapters, I was able to click the dialogue wheels, and before that, I couldn't. And
later at the
we're back to not being able to do that.
Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Okay, Algernon, I'm gonna go be Indiana Jones here. Look at my lip quiver. I'm so upset. See, crows aren't forces of Cthulhu. They just aren't. Cockroaches, yes. The book projected Pierce into the body of Dr. Colden. The detective watched helplessly as Bradley's friend carried out her inquiry. Confronted with the experiments of Fuller, she got into his office and discovered that the director of the Riverside Institute was hiding information on, if not the body of Sarah Hawkins. But she was discovered by Fuller. Pierce must save her before it's too late. What a thrilling moment in time this is.
I pray that Colden is really here and alive.
Pick that lock, brother. The Pastor's Wife, Volume 1. Of course, the dirtiest version of this Pastor's Wife diary is in Fuller's office. The diary of Reverend Wickwood's wife. Her husband John built the first Hawkins home called Hilltop at the end of the 17th century. They were among the first white colonists of the island. Previous inhabitants disappeared mysteriously 3 centuries earlier.
Old diary.
Yeah, when Cthulhu sat up and said he was hungry. Y'all shouldn't be here.
What the... Fuller, too.
I have now discovered all the small blue bottles. This is apparently an achievement. Let's go. Okay, let's put the lantern away, though. I do not want to, I don't want to be letting anybody know where I'm at. Oh. Would I read the book? I mean, at this point, in for a penny, in for a pound, right? So we gotta just go in and read it. This collection catalog... I missed the first book somewhere. This collection catalogs and classifies creatures that I've never heard of, divinities from the stars, creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another. It represents itself as the reference work of the bestiary of the myth, without giving details on the mythology to which it refers. Its pages are covered with phantasmagorical illustrations. You know, Cthulhu, Shambler, look shambly, familiar knife, you know. Oh, my occultism has progressed. See, that's the only reason I want to read them. All right. So with full conviction here, if I had, you'd pay a lot of money for an authentic looking bestiary like that. Really? That wouldn't be too hard to manufacture. I mean, leather's not that expensive, at least not where I live. They make a lot of leather here. And then I've got all the tools I would need for the binding already, because I'm a book nerd. And then you just cut the pages. And I mean, designing and printing pages is easy. Yeah, it would not be hard. I mean, to create one by hand would take, I don't know, a weekend. Designing all the pages would take like 3 months. Yeah. I don't think we should take the main door. I think that would be a bad idea.
Right. Enough time wasted.
Whoopsie doodle.
Colden needs me. I must find her.
Look, let's not be fools here. We know she's in the basement, right?
No! No! Oh my God! What is happening to me?
Faced with the choice, huh? Both seem like they're gonna be bad.
What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else.
Can't walk off the edge of anything. Probably shouldn't be burning through all that. Well, it seems... Ooh, Medicine and the Secret Sciences. Very interesting book aimed at a wide public. Demonstrates how non-recognized science is. Yeah, okay. Same book. We'll go into the door backwards. Huh? Huh? Don't think that helps. I think I just have to go down here. No, I can't. Interesting. This is so weird. Just a brick wall. Can't hide in the cupboards either. I have activated some sort of pseudo-dimensional hell. Uh-oh. You notice these symbols up here? Huh. I don't think they mean anything. I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh, I had to pick up a different lantern?
Something has changed, but what?
What weirdness. Now it's foggy. Like I'm walking through different dimensions with lanterns. That's what this feels like. First time they'd asked me to increase my brightness. Okay, so I just opened up a section of hallway, so I can come back and trade out my lantern. Right? No. Okay, apparently not. I'll have to bounce off this, I guess, to make the next lantern available. Oh, peculiar. I've already opened that door. Wait, no. I need to open this door. Can't go any further in that way. But there's a vent. Okay. We're making our way downtown. Walking fat. No, wait. That's a song. Okay, we bounce off this one. And I'm in a bathroom. Oh, that was the thing to do.
It is trapped.
If you say so, Francis. Okay. Go to the storage room just off to the side. My bad. Nope, sorry, gotta go to the bathroom just off to the side. My bad. Hey, I think we're about to get Cthulhu'd. Well, that was kind of like getting Cthulhu'd. Maybe. Hard to tell. Interesting. Oh, do you think it's when the torch runs out I get attacked? I think that's it. Okay. See if we can grab the other torch. Can't get through the egg wall. That's fine. Okay, so this is like the safe dimension, where that creature just can't do much. And then I have a limited amount of fuel in the other one to get some objectives completed. Does it refill? It refills every time I pick it up. I just have a limited amount of time to work. I need to find a way to get in there. That's just really what it boils down to. Which is here. I gotta burn through this. Yeah, there we go. I knew I'd find my way at some point. Oh, see, this looks like a nightmare. Now it looks like a maze to hide from the freaking thing. Okay, well, it's brick, 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 brick all the way through. So we assume something's going to look different when I come through here. I do not know what. Either this door or the other door should change, hopefully. But when I come in, I think I'm going to need to dip off to the right, cut through here, and then just stick right and head in. So let's see. Let's hope. Cook that egg.
You are confronting powers that surpass you.
Oh, wait. Do I need to actually come down and cook the egg? Yeah, I do. Okay. My bad. Jeremy's all like, you're meddling in powers. And I'm like, don't want to be, but here we are. Yeah. Okay. Gotta go back for the other lantern. At least I think. Maybe we can press on. Who cares if we get eaten alive? Aww. Oh, you can hear it. It's getting hungrier and closer because the lantern's drifting down on the power. Like, ooh, I'm right behind you. I'm gonna... Never mind. Never mind. You got to safety. Man, Fuller, it always comes full circle with you, huh? Alright, let's go run the loop. We gotta get to his office with the lantern. ASAP! Hopefully not get eaten by that damn shambler. Or the sham dambler. Run! Run! Move your legs, lad! Oh god! That scared the shite out of me! Well, good news.
It looks like things are back to normal.
We're back to normal. They get that good jump scare in on you just when you think you're right at the end of the puzzle. That was fantastic timing. Woo! It got me good. Ah, excellent. Well, I can't think of a better time to take a break. I need to get some food together for supper. I'll be back, but you won't see my face. You just put up that temporary break right there. And you keep watch. If anything comes to eat me, it's on you to keep me safe. I won't be here. Hey, I'm gonna finish this later. Bye!